Question 1 is a best buy question, so we've got to see which is better value. All I'm going to do is work out how much 1 gram is for each tub. So for large, if I do £3.80 divided by 200, and for small I'm going to do £3.50 divided by 175. Once you've done that, you get 0.0175 per large and 0.02 for small. This one is lower, so the price per gram is lower for large, so large is the better value for money. Question 2 is really easy as long as you use your calculator. I'm going to use the fraction button really carefully. So if you put on your calculator the fraction button, use the square root button there to put 6,700 in on the top, and then careful, make sure you press to the right to come out from underneath the square button, put take away 2.38 and squared down to get onto the bottom, and 3.6 squared take away, plus 5.71. You can do it in 2 steps, but it's much easier just to type it all in until it looks the same. Equals. Now it says give your answer to 3 significant figures, but first I'm going to write down all of it. Reason being, if I make a mistake with the rounding, I still get 2 other marks for this bit. But to 3 significant figures, that's 1, 2, 3, so 4.08. Question 3 wants me to find the area of this shape, so my natural reaction is to split it here, work out this one and this one and add them together. Problem is it's all in algebra at the minute. It tells me that the perimeter is 22. Now the perimeter is all of this. I know this is 3x, that's 2x plus 7, x and x. For the perimeter I need these 2 as well. If this distance is x here, then this distance must be x plus 7, because x plus 7 and x make 2x plus 7. In the same way, this distance is 3x, this one is x, so this bit must be 2x, because 2x plus x makes 3x. I can now add together the perimeter. So I've got 2x plus 7 plus 3x plus x plus 7 plus 2x plus x plus x, all of those sides. And all together this makes 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10x plus 7. It says the perimeter is 22, so 10x plus 7 is 22, and therefore if I take away 7 from both sides, 10x is 15. Oh, hang on, I've gone wrong there. That should be 7 there and 7 there, so that's 14. 10x plus 14, not 7. And so then I'd take 14 away from both sides. That's 7, and that would leave me with 8. So 10x's are 8, so 1x is 0.8. Now we've got to work out the area, and it looks really nasty at first, because if x is 0.8, that's 0.8, and then this box here will be 0.8 plus 7, which is 7.8, and 3x's. Now you've got 3 0.8s, but remember it's a calculator paper, so you can do 3 times 0.8 if you're not sure, which is, using SD button, 2.4. So for this large rectangle I've got to do 2.4 times 7.8, and for this smaller one 0.8 times 0.8. Again, calculator paper, so just type them in. Times 0.8, which is 0.64, and 2.4 times 7.8, which is 18.72. All we have to do then is add them together. Again, use your calculator to help you. 19.52 centimetres squared.
This is the one you marked.
Question 4 is an inequalities question. It's quite the easy bit of it. So it says write down all the possible values of n. So you've got this here, so -3 up to 2, and everything in between. Now, the only problem is these signs here. If the sign has a line underneath it, it means you can have that value. That means equal to. If you think equals sign equals to. However, when you've only got this at this end, there's no equals to, so you can't have the 2 there. So the values that will work are -3, -2, -1, 0 and 1, and you write all of those in here. This is essentially the same thing as that, except they put it in a diagram. A clear dot means that it can't be that value, a coloured in dot means that it can be that value. So the highest value is 3, and the lowest value is -1. And we're going to use n again, just because that's the letter that makes sense. We want n to be bigger than -1, and it can't be -1, so I'm not going to put a line underneath. We want it to be less than 3, but it can be 3. So I'm going to put that symbol in there.